Well, good morning and welcome to this week's edition of Chico City Manager Updates. My name is Mark Orme, I'm your City Manager, and I really am excited to be able to share a couple of really interesting things and then one other option for you to engage in with the city, your opinions on a matter that just came before City Council last week. But I want to kick it off by saying now that Butte County has transitioned from the purple zone for the coronavirus to the red zone, I am utterly excited, and I know many of you are as well. We've gone from purple, which was the widespread, which is the worst case portion of this entire coronavirus pandemic restrictions, to the red zone, which is in the substantial category. And I can't wait to get to the orange zone, which is next. Hopefully in a couple weeks I can say we've made it. But the bottom line is, I just want to share with you, hair salons can now be open indoors with some modifications. Retail can have 50% capacity indoor operations. Malls indoor operations can have 50% capacity as well. And the list goes on and on. Just to highlight a couple of more, all of our churches, our places of worship, can now have folks coming back in again at 25% capacity or 100 people, whichever is fewer. Movie theaters can open indoors at 25% capacity or 100 people, whichever is fewer. Gyms, restaurants have modifications, but they can be back indoors. Really excited to see this happen, but I want to give fair warning. I don't want to see us reverse course and go back to purple. So do your best. Wash your hands. Make sure you're wearing your masks and covering up when you're engaging with folks outside of your home to the best of your ability. I know it's not fun. I know it's nothing none of us want to do. However, if we can keep going in the direction that we're heading in, we can really see our city make a quick turnaround, and I'm really excited about that. Well, in addition to that, another thing I'm very excited about is our budget. Now, in this doom and gloom society of so much going on, it's very hard to be excited about budgetary numbers because we're all seeing declines. But I will say, even in those declines, the city is maintaining itself extremely well to continue to deliver services to the community. Next week, I will be presenting to the City Council a budget update. I, along with all the department directors, and we're really excited to do that because there's some positive news amidst all the doom and gloom. We have been able to sustain our ability to manage this city, and I will not be recommending next Tuesday any reductions in our budget, which is astounding. With all of the COVID realities that we're facing, utterly astounding. We have been managing extremely well. We've been holding back, and that has proven to actually do exactly what we were hoping, and that's to maintain our ability to sustain our operations. So the recommendation that's moving forward next Tuesday is exciting, so please tune in. But just a little bit of a highlight of knowing what's going to happen, I'm actually going to recommend ensuring that our reserves are fully funded, which will be the first time in my history in being here at the City of Chico that we will have achieved that, should the council agree to move forward with that. That is astounding. So I also wanted to just highlight and note that all these discussions around homelessness, last Tuesday there was a special meeting. This is that engagement component that I spoke to a little bit ago. If you are interested, we really would love to have some feedback in relation to the Homeless Opportunities Plan. Now, if you don't know what that is, there is a link on the city's website, and you'll see it down here, where you can engage, you can read the plan, and just realize that is one component of this entire strategic plan that we need moving forward in Chico. Because there's a lot of folks who want to see the quality of life in Chico be raised to higher levels, as I do as well. And so what this does is this is an initial component towards the homelessness item that you can give some feedback into. And also at next Tuesday's council meeting after the budget presentation, we will be sharing some framework with regard to a quality of life plan that takes these homeless opportunity initiatives and plugs them in contingent upon what City Council discussed last week. So this is really exciting stuff. We need your engagement. We need you to give feedback to it. So please, click on the link and participate. And finally, one thing that I'm really excited about for these future city manager updates is you are going to see a level of engagement unlike just me talking to you. I'm going to be probably out in the field more often, but I'm definitely going to be engaging with other city employees so that you can get insights into what's actually occurring throughout the community in the varying departments. It is going to be exciting, it's going to be fun. Next week, I'm going to likely be engaging on parks. So if you're interested in what's going on in our parks and what's going on around the city, I will be talking to some folks from our Public Works Operations Department about parks. I'm excited to do that. I'm excited to get out of these City Hall walls and to get out into the field now that the smoke is subsiding. It's really exciting. I hope you find it exciting too, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Thanks so much, and have a great one.